In this video, we're going to talk about how you can find clients in less than 7 days. Hey, what's up YouTube? It's Natasha, the business recruiter here. Welcome back to my channel. So when it comes to you actually being able to find clients, I know this can actually be considered one of the hardest parts of actually owning a recruiting or staffing agency. However, I'm here to tell you that there are a variety of ways in which you can actually go about finding clients. And some of those ways may not be as apparent to you as others. So I want to go ahead and dive right into how you can go about finding clients using Facebook groups. Facebook groups is actually one of my favorites because it's one of those situations where you absolutely never know who your connections may end up leading you to in terms of you being able to connect with prospective client and ultimately turning them into actual clients for you. Not only can you leverage the current connections that you have on Facebook, but there's this magic thing called Facebook groups. And Facebook groups are really cool because there are so many that are out there that have a variety of topics and a variety of reasons as to why they're created. However, there are a lot of Facebook groups out there that are leveraged in a very similar manner as job boards, where companies are actually posting that they need assistance in regards to being able to fill certain recs. This is where you can come in and actually connect with those individuals within those Facebook groups that are actually posting that they do have open roles. And this is where you can offer value in terms of being able to solve their pain point regarding that particular staffing issue that they may have as to the reason as to why they even opened the rec in the first place. Now, another way that you could actually go about finding clients is of course to leverage LinkedIn. And this is always going to be the OG for me in terms of being able to actually go about finding potential clients because LinkedIn is just such a powerful tool. Not only can you leverage it in order to find clients, but you can also leverage it in order to find candidates. But let's save that topic for a different video. In regards to being able to use LinkedIn to find clients, you can leverage it in a very similar way as Facebook, meaning that LinkedIn also has groups where you're able to connect for a variety of different topics and ultimately have the opportunity to reach out to those who may be interested in working with you in order to solve their pain point. Now, you can also use LinkedIn as just a general lead magnet or lead generator, meaning that you can have very prescriptive searches that you complete within LinkedIn that ultimately yields you the results that you're looking for in regards to a particular niche, and it'll populate those decision makers who are associated with that niche that you can ultimately reach out to. However, one way that you can ultimately reach out to. Now, if you're enjoying this video so far, then be sure to go down below and hit that subscribe button as well as that bell so that you can get notified of all of my videos that do drop weekly. Now, one way that you might not have thought about in regards to you being able to find potential clients is to actually do split partnerships. And I know this is considered maybe one of those roundabout ways in regards to you actually being able to work with a client. But again, in those situations, you never know what the end result may be. Now, if you're not familiar with what a split partnership is, then let me take a couple minutes just to provide some context. A split partnership is essentially when you work with another recruiting agency in order to be able to fill a requisition. Oftentimes, other recruiting agencies will bring you on as a split partner to do the sourcing portion of that search, meaning that they already have the relationship with the client that's set up and they just need help in regards to being able to fill that rec. And you're probably wondering, well, why would a recruiting agency do this in the first place? Sometimes it's strictly just a volume thing. Maybe they have so many requisitions at one time that they're not able to, really yield the opportunity to focus on that one requisition in the way that they need to. So they need to bring in some additional resources. It could also be the fact that maybe they are newer and they just don't know what a good sourcing strategy looks like in regards to being able to fill that particular client's requisition. So they need to be able to sync with others in order to be able to do it. So split partnerships allows that to be able to happen. Now, again, you're probably wondering, well, how do you use split partnerships in order to be able to find clients? The opportunity really comes in the situation in which you have the opportunity to actually build a relationship with that client through the split partnership, meaning that sometimes there are situations in regards to you actually taking on the client outreach or the client communication associated with that split partnership. And if you're able to do it well and you're able to do it in a way where it really allows you the ability to stand out. It is possible that you may have the opportunity to work with that client through that split partnership again. Now, this allows you the ability to quickly be able to yield income or revenue for your business because, again, you're sinking into one process that's associated with that split partnership. Now, this is not to say that split partnerships need to be used in a way where you're trying to steal a client from that particular recruiting agency, because that is not ethical, at least in my opinion, and it's definitely not the idea here in terms of how you want to go about leveraging split partnerships. You want to make sure that you're being as ethical as possible and as transparent as possible when you're completing any sort of split partnership arrangement. But if there is an opportunity for you to start to build a relationship with that client, then I highly encourage that you do that, because again, it allows you the opportunity to be able to get some additional recs later down the line, contingent on the job that you're able to do. Ultimately, there's a ton of ways in which you can go about finding clients. These are just the most popular, and also split partnerships being maybe the most unpopular in regards to it. And not because it doesn't work, but simply because there's individuals out there who are not familiar with it. Well, I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, then be sure to give me a thumbs up, as well as if you're not in my Facebook group, I'll be sure to leave that link down below, because we are in there talking all things recruiting, and I highly encourage that you join, as well as if you're looking for a free contract template in regards to how you can start to get clients right off the bat, because this contract template is comprehensive, then I have that for you as well. I'll be sure to leave that link down below in the description box. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next video.